Hi, my name is J. Drew Lanham, and I am a Thoreauvian, a fan of Henry David Thoreau, a follower, admirer. Some might even say, in some ways, a critic, a scholar, in some ways, but in many ways, a devotee to the ideals that Thoreau espoused of finding not just solace in nature, but maybe some solutions in thinking about who it is that we are to one another. And with Henry David Thoreau being a man really before his time, I like to think of him as not just a naturalist, but as someone who spent a great deal of time thinking, obviously, about the human condition, especially about the condition of my ancestors, my enslaved ancestors, and what it meant to be free. And today, here in sort of my refuge of sorts, my own little Walden-esque pond, I spend a great deal of time thinking about the convergence between conservation and culture. I spend a great deal of time thinking about how it is that we can bring those worlds together, how wildness maybe can heal. And so Henry David Thoreau and the Thoreau Society give me the opportunity, give me the inspiration to do that. And so I'm very happy to be a part of that legacy, really, that legacy of thinking about us as being all a part of nature and not in any way separate from it, but also responsible not just for it, for its health, for its well-being, but to it in a moral sense, just as we are responsible to one another in a moral sense. And so I come here to this place in the blue wall on the edge of the Blue Ridge Escarpment in South Carolina to sort of live as Thoreau did, to try to live simply, to try to live by my wits, and to give myself a chance in some semblance of wildness, in some space where even though the hand of humankind is not absent, it is somewhat minimized. Certainly, it is equalized in many ways by nature. So the black bear here has his say, as well as the black man here, that the rattlesnake says, "Don't tread on me," but what it means by that is, give me my space and I will give you yours. There's no hate bound up in that. And so I'm grateful to Henry David Thoreau for his vision, not just his words, but for his actions. And so I hope to continue this work, this conservation and culture converging of bringing together people and nature, of deepening that conversation, just as the little lake behind me, small in span, but deep. And I think that's where we need to go, to be deeper in some sort of way. So thank you, Henry David Thoreau, for lighting the way in many ways, for being a man before your time, for fighting the good fight. Thank you.